All right. So the basic ground rules for today's PPDT would be that an image would be shown to everyone for 30 seconds. And it's slightly blurry, so you'll have to understand anything and everything that you can make out from the picture. Just take your time, observe it very nicely for 30 seconds. Like, do take complete 30 seconds to see what you're trying to see, or what the picture is trying to narrate. And after those 30 seconds, um, I'll
Hello everyone, how are you, ma'am?
You're very great. How are you?
I'm fine. Just give me a minute. I'm turning on my camera.
Sure. Take your time. Take your time. Meanwhile, we'll come back to PPDT. So, yes, 30 seconds are given. And then after that, after 30 seconds, I'll bring down the picture. And then 4 minutes will be given to all of us, wherein we'll write our story, whatever we can make out of that picture, right? And after those 4 minutes are completed, I will start naming one by one and we'll share our stories. And at the end of all of us completing our stories, we'll come down to a final conclusion as to what we collectively think should be our story. Okay, clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Any no doubts? Any doubts? If there are any
No.
doubts, okay, perfect. So I think we are good to go, and I'll share the screen. But I'm still waiting for one person.
Just give 2 minutes.
Sure, Summer, take your time. Take your time. You want me to wait? Like you don't want me to show the picture yet?
Yes, just 2 minutes.
Okay, sure, not a problem. Okay, for the ones Anjali, Manju, Samarth will be opening,
हाँ
make
जी,
it okay.
काम बोलो, बोलो.
Okay, so Anjali, Manju, and Sid, if it's possible for you to switch your cameras, I'd request you to do that. Switch your camera on.
I'm so sorry.
Shubhanshul,
I'm
just
not
give
in the
me few
position.
seconds.
Okay,
Yeah,
Sid once. Yes, Anjali.
I'm not in the position to turn my camera on
Okay,
right
no
now.
problem. No
I'm
problem.
sorry.
No problem. No problem. Absolutely no problem. See, as far as you're active through your voice communication, it's absolutely fine by me, right? Someone joined. Hi, Riddhi.
Hi.
Is it possible for you to turn your camera on today?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, perfect. Also, we are doing PPDT. So, do you know the ground rules, or do you want me to repeat it for you once?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, perfect. Summer, are you here?
यस एक्चुअली मैं उससे अपने लैपटॉप से करूँगी लॉगिन. मैं फोन से था एक बारी.
ठीक है, तो मैं एक काम करती हूँ, मैं पिक्चर दिखा देती हूँ, आप पिक्चर ऑब्जर्व कर लो, मैं आपकी स्टोरी सबसे लास्ट में ले लूंगी फिर, ठीक है?
बस मैंने कर लिया ज्वाइन.
अच्छा, ओके, आ जाओ.
ये
He said he has joined and he left. And he joined.
Don't.
Yes. Good. Okay, Summer. Perfect. Now that we all are here, I am sharing the screen, okay? And do let me know if it's visible. And if it's not, do also let me know that. Oh shit, बस वो दिक्कत ना हो जाए यार. Share, come on. Guys, can you see my screen?
No, ma'am. Not yet.
And my laptop froze. Oh god, what a bad timing. Shit, hold on. एक second. I think you can see my screen now. Can you?
Not yet, ma'am.
So why is it showing to me keep sharing that? Okay. I literally did a trial run and it was perfectly sharing. And now I don't know why is it doing this. Summer, are you there? Summer, are you there?
yes, I'm here.
Will you be able to share the screen if I send you a picture?
Yes, I can.
ठीक है, perfect. So पहले तो I'll have to search for you. I'm so sorry guys. I literally did a trial run and everything was perfectly fine there. Summer, where are you? यार, I'll have to text you first. ये रहा. I'm sending
हाँ,
you.
ये आ गया, मैसेज आ गया.
और समर चीटिंग मत करना, ठीक है? सिर्फ 30 सेकंड्स तक देखना.
नहीं, मैं चीट नहीं करता यार.
I'm kidding.
आई एम ऑनेस्ट पर्सन.
Okay, did you receive the picture?
या हम अभी दिख रही है.
ठीक है, एक बार स्क्रीन शेयर करने का ट्राई करना.
ये looks like I have to share my full screen.
ओ अच्छा, रुक जा समर, रुक जा, हो जाएगा मेरा. अच्छा ठीक है, चलो हो गया. ओके ओके, ठीक है, परफेक्ट. शेयर शेयर. Wait. Now wait. We'll just do a quick restart of the entire thing. So basically, the PPDT session, as we all know, that a picture would be shown, and for 30 seconds it will be shown, and after 30 seconds,
So I am starting the timer. Okay.
ठीक है. After 30 seconds, Summer will put down the picture, and after that, 4 minutes will be given to all of us. We prepare our story, and one by one I name out, and then that's how we start. All right. So Summer, show the picture.
1 मिनट टाइमर लगा लूँ मैं.
मैं लगा देती हूँ.
मैं लगा दिया टाइमर.
ओके ठीक है, चलो शुरू. Is the picture visible to everyone? It is supposed to be as blurry as it is, but take your time.
थर्टी seconds done.
Okay. Kruthik, hi Kruthik. Are you there? Hi Kruthik.
Yeah.
Hi. So we just shared the picture. I think you did not see the picture. You didn't, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Samar, share it for 10 more seconds.
Okay.
And for the ones who have seen the picture, take your time, start writing your story, right? I am starting the 4 minutes timer, and after that, we'll stop.
Ma'am, can you give me 2 minutes? Like, I'll just shift. Uh, I'm gonna run this on laptop, right?
Okay, Kruthik. Then I'm trying to find you. I'll search you on WhatsApp and I'll send you the picture there, okay?
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
You're most welcome. Summer, it's okay. Summer, you also start writing the story.
Yes.
Kruthik, I can't find you. So I am the last person who has texted on the group of Foxtrot. Anchal name is written over there. Please text me a hi. Send me a hi text on WhatsApp. I'll send you the image. Wait, actually, I'm sending it on the group. Prasad, oh shit. Prasad and Kruthik, are you both here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, perfect. So I have shared an image on the group, Foxtrot group. Please check that image, see what you make out of that image, and write a story. And after everyone is done, I'll come to you both at the end, okay, to listen to your story. So take your time, write your story, and then just 4 minutes. So you'll be given extra time, obviously. You'll get to hear other story as well, and then you write your own story. All right, and then we'll listen to you at the end, both of you. Okay, perfect. Okay, everyone, please stop. 4 minutes are over for the ones who were there with us previously. So, I will start with um, Riddhi. So, Riddhi, also 1 minute for everyone to narrate your stories. Okay, I'll time you also you on this basis also. So you have 1 minute to narrate your stories.
Shall I go?
Start.
Ram, a man aged 40 years, got a notice from his daughter's school regarding her. Regarding her, the school stated that his daughter has been selected for the scholarship from NASA. Hearing about his daughter's huge achievement, Ram couldn't help his tears as a father. He felt very proud for his daughter's achievement.
Okay. All right, Riddhi. Thank you very much. Rohit, hi. You just joined. Are you there? रोहित समर समर एक बार म्यूट करना ठीक है रोहित आई can't reach you are you there
Yes, ma'am.
hi so I have sent an image on WhatsApp on our group just look at that image and
Yes,
frame
ma'am.
your story okay so we are listening to everyone's story and I'll come to you at the end all right
Okay, ma'am.
okay perfect so Summer let's listen to your story
So, from what I perceived from the picture, the mood of the picture is neutral. Naresh, 19, a student of BSc Agriculture, second year. He, for a college assignment, went to his village. He gathered together the village farmers from nearby villages. He he showed them the new compost, new quality seeds and hybrid seeds. He showed them the benefits of multi-crop farming. He showed the villagers the modern agriculture techniques and try with banners with new compost, and he showed them the right use of that. After the such hectic schedule of the day, he tired and went to his village. He he was tired so much and sweated. So after getting back to his village, पूरी
okay
बोल नहीं अभी रह दिया थोड़ी.
अच्छा बोलो
uh,
quick be
getting
quick
back getting back to his village, he wiped his sweat with his arm and
okay 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 so that's the image that you're saying all right got it okay so Anita let's listen to you
Hello everyone. I have perceived one character of age 22, male, positive mood. The action of my story is taking care of the harvested crop. Sumit Kumar is a college going student. He lives in Balwanta village, Ajmer. One day, when he was coming back from college, he noticed that the weather was getting deteriorated and he was aware that the crop is lying, the harvested crop is lying in the fields. He immediately called his brother and asked him to bring Tirpal, and along with that, he and his brother reached directly to help his father. They digged a ditch-like structure around the heaps of the harvested crop and covered the heap with the tarpaul, and as soon as the weather got uh, cleared, they put all the harvested crop in the sacks and reached at the safe place. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, perfect. All right. So I'd also request everyone to be a little quick and just keep looking at me. So when I do your system signals, to just understand that your time is almost about to get over. Okay. For the ones who can switch their videos on, I'd appreciate you do that. Anjali, are you there? Oops, she just left. Okay. Lovejeet, are you there? Hi, let's listen to you.
I found one male character. Mood is neutral. Action of my story is making Pakka Road uh, and also with between the shelters. Ramesh, 28, and he is from the Vani village, member of Panchayat there. And he was, while during the monsoon season, one day he was going back to his home and got stuck by the storm and raining. And while taking the shelter at nearby pump house, he was thinking about that this road is not sufficient uh, to contain during the rainy season. So he discussed with the sarpanch and raised the work with the Manarega to make a Pakka road and also with the shelters. And from the very next day, the work was started. He looked after the work and done all the work is needed there and completed the road within the time, and it was helpful for the villagers.
Okay. Thank you, Lovejeet. Exactly on time. Anjali, are you there?
Hi, yeah, I'm there.
Yes, let's listen to you, please.
Okay, so in this picture, I perceived a man named Atul who is 20 years old. Atul had recently appeared for the CDS exam, but he failed in it. Being disappointed, he stepped out of his home wondering if he was really fit to serve in the army or to qualify the exam. While he was dealing with this predicament, he saw a bird trying to build its nest. It failed with each trial but did not give up. Uh, Atul noticed that it kept on testing each twig as if it was trying to assess its own mistakes. Atul was so moved by this that he considered it nature's way of inspiring him, and he decided not to give up on this last attempt that he had. So he went back home and decided to begin his prep, and in the end, he cracked the exam.
All right, Anjali, thank you very much. Manju?
Yeah, ma'am.
Hi.
According to my perception, according to my perception, there is a one male. There is a one male. His age is 28. His name is Ravindra Kumar. His mood is neutral mood. Ravindra Kumar is working as a school teacher in nearby school. He's a courageous man. Every day he goes to school by walk only. One day while left the school, he faced a sudden storm, high wind speed. But everyone says Ravindra Kumar to stay in the school for that night. But he refused. Because that day was his son's birthday. He promised his son, "I will be there at the home at 6 o'clock." So he want to keep his promise. So he faced the windstorm and he reached the time and he enjoys his son's birthday in his home. That's all, ma'am.
All right, perfect. Thank you, Manju. Nidhi,
Thank
Yes, ma'am.
let's hear your story.
Yes, ma'am. From the given picture, I have perceived one character. Mood is neutral and age is 25. Action of my story is preparing the village from fighting against the sandstorm. Way 25, working as an engineer in Jaipur. On his summer vacation, he decided to go to his hometown. On He reached there, but one evening after returning from his friend's place, he noticed that a sandstorm with great intensity was coming towards the village. He rushed to the village and informed everyone, helped the people in closing their shops, and also informed the high authorities to check that everyone was inside their home only. He also helped in evacuating the kettles timely. He successfully done the things and also reduces the loss of the villagers and property. After the sandstorm, everyone thanked him for helping them in receiving the storm news in advance. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Nidhi. Riddhi. Acha, we are done with you. We're done with you. Sarthak. Sarth.
Yes, yes. Um, can I start?
Start.
Hello, friends. What I've observed from the picture is that there is a single male person, age 22, and he's in a positive mood. And the action of my story is making a LinkedIn app. So, there was a programmer. He was a BTech CSC student named Karan. He made an app for making real connections like LinkedIn, but sadly, not many people liked it. So he felt disappointed. With the help of his friends and families and mentors, he found out that there was something missing, and that was an easy and friendly design. So he asked his mentors, and with the help of his friends and family, he improved the design of the app and finally launched it. He found out that many people were joining the application and were easily able to find jobs and join their dream companies. And in the end, he felt self-satisfied with his work.
Okay, thank you, Sarthak. Sid. Hi, Sid. Are you there?
Yeah, so I'm here.
Oh, okay.
So
Sarthak, may I request you to please mute?
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Sid, your time starts now.
there is a male, mood negative, age 26 years. Action: bringing medicines for her mother. Rahul was a clerk. One day he was at home and his mother was suffering from a high fever, as there were storm outside. So any doctor wasn't able to come and check her. So he, through video call, consulted with the doctor. After that, he went out in the storm and took the medicines from doctor, gave it to her mother, and the condition of her mother improved. Thank you.
Okay, Sid. You still have time, but well utilized. Um, all right. So, can we come to Kruthik now? Kruthik, were you able to make your story?
okay, good evening, ma'am. So from the picture, what I've perceived is that there's a character whose name is Ram, and his age is somewhere around 16 to 18 years. He is a BSc agricultural student. So during his summer holidays, he was assigned with some assignments from his college, uh, and he was asked to do research in his village. So regarding Jhum farming. So when he went there, he saw that people were practicing Jhum farming, and in order to protect himself from all the smoke, he covered his nose with his hand and ran to the nearest fire station to avoid the further growth of fire. And he was a- and he was able to successfully execute his mission. And that's all. Thank you.
All right, all right. Thank you, Kruthik. Uh, Prasad, are you there?
Yes.
Hi, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Your time starts now.
So, good evening, gentlemen. In some pictures, I pursued one male character. Age group is 25. Mood is negative. Action of my story: boy walking through the road. So, Anshu is BTech agriculture engineer and agriculture engineer pursuing BTech degree. And also his uh, occupation is farmer. Then in his village, the cyclone was arrived. So he was uh, so he decided to go and observe his farm. And then after, he saw that all farm has destroyed. So then, when the cyclone was gone, he make a research and create uh, gather all farmers and decided to which crops are damaged, collect it and make a disposal, and then after make it uh, make that medicine for the farm, and then They work on it, and it was useful for farmers, and it helped. Thank you.
Okay, Prasad. Okay, thank you very much. Rohit,
Yes.
your time starts now. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, time starts now.
As picture shown to us, I perceive one character, male 24, and mood positive. Rohan was 24, village boy from district Kangra, Himachal Pradesh. He completed his graduation in agriculture. One day during the season of monsoon, he went to his fields and helping his father in growing maize and making small channels in the field for water. Suddenly, climate change and heavy wind started. He used to finish his work and send his father to home and after that, he ensured the equipments to be on safe place from rainwater. And with walking fast, he reach his home. And after the period of 6 months, have good crop of maize and get profit from it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Rohit. I hope everyone's story is done except mine. Everyone's done, right? Okay. So I'll also time myself and I'll briefly tell what was my end of the story, and post that we can open the discussion. All right. So I'm timing myself, don't worry. So I perceived that there was a male, 32 years old doctor. He was posted in one of the rural areas, and he completed his shift at the hospital after an 18-hour long shift. And so he went back to his house, which is nearby to the hospital only, but still it was. So he went back, and then after reaching home, he received a call, which was an emergency call, that since that there was an accident that happened nearby, and he was to be reported because he was the only doctor who lived nearby. And given that he had a really long hour shift still, and the weather was really bad, amidst this bad weather, when it was really windy and also started raining, he still managed to go to the reach the hospital, because obviously he considered his medical ethics above his own care and safety inside his house. So he quickly runs away amidst this terrible weather, and reached the reached the hospital and managed to save the life of the kid who actually met with an accident. So yes, that's my story. And someone wants to join. So wait 1 second. Neeraj, Naresh, Ocha, Naresh. Okay. We'll listen to Naresh's story also. He also makes incredible stories. Is Naresh here? Hi, Naresh.
Hi, Naresh, sir.
Hello, good evening to all.
Good evening.
Sorry for being little bit late.
It's okay. Did you see the image that we sent on WhatsApp?
Give me another 5 minutes.
You take your
आप
time.
सबका हो गया?
Not
Hanji,
5 minutes, it's only
everyone's done.
30 seconds.
Everyone's done. You just see your image, and we'll just.
And narrate it. Don't write.
Yeah. Yeah, this is your punishment. Also, you're on mute. You just get 1 minute to observe and make your story. Guys, for 1 minute, stay silent. Let us give his time. Give him time. Nidhi, nice to see you. Thanks for opening your camera.
Right now, Deval.
It's a burning day today.
It is a, it is indeed. All right. So I really liked personally. I liked everyone's story, and I'll tell you who's. Naresh, are you ready?
Done.
Oh my god. Okay,
Okay.
go on.
That's
It won't be that much good, but I will try my best. So, gentlemen, I have perceived one character in this story. It is mainly male, of age around 22 year. So, Akash is a agricultural student. He is currently in third year of college and pursuing BSc in agriculture. He is going through a Punjab village in which burning of crops is very famous after harvesting them. So he is quite like demoralized after seeing the increasing pollution into the like into the nature and uh, after viewing the increasing amount of burning of crops, he conducted a campaign to uh, teach villager about side effect of burning of crops, and with help of his effort, he was able to reduce the number of cases of burning of crops, which helped ultimately helped to reduce pollution in upcoming years. Not that good.
No, well right. Well right.
It's so. Are we supposed to start
Yes, yes, yes. Let's
discussion?
start with the discussion.
इसको
Since
एक मिनट, इसको पहले बोलते क्या है वो बता दो मुझे.
stubble
बर्निंग
burning,
ऑफ क्रॉप्स नहीं बोलते हैं.
stubble burning,
हाँ,
stubble burning.
स्टबल बर्निंग. हाँ, वो वर्ड आया नहीं मुझे एकदम.
नो वरीज, नो वरीज. नरेश, वेरी ब्रीफली मैं आपको सबकी स्टोरीज बता देती हूँ, वेरी वेरी ब्रीफली, ठीक है. Riddhi's story was related to a proud father. He was actually very proud of his son. So it was on. He was very. Oh shit! Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
yes,
You are
we
You're
right.
can
right.
hear.
Perfect, perfect. So Riddhi's story was on being a proud father. Summer's story was again on agricultural theme, agricultural related on multi-crop farming. Anita's story was again on agricultural related, harvested crops, bad weather. Lavjeet's story was on uh, the roads being very bad, and with the help of Manireka, being able to make the roads, make the pakka roads.
My story
Anjali's
wasn't. My story wasn't for multi-crop. My story was for educating the village farmers.
gathered everyone.
Uh,
Educating the on this on these lines only.
yes, yes.
Anjali's story was that the person failed his CDS and he saw a bird building its nest through all the difficulties and gathered the motivation from there and again sat for his another attempt. Manju's story was to Right. So there was a teacher who was stuck in the school, but since it was his son's birthday, so he quickly, amidst this bad weather, tried going back to home to attend the son's birthday. Nidhi's story was on preparing the village to fight the sandstorm. Sarthak's story was making a LinkedIn app, a programmer of connecting people so that basically to create a new jobs. And he, with the help of friends and family, he was able to design a new platform. Sid's story was buying medicine. Again, a doctor who was, so a guy who wanted to help his mother and reached a doctor through video call. And amidst this very bad weather, he went out to buy the medicines. Krutik's story was on agricultural grounds, which I couldn't write completely, but his story was on agricultural ground. This is what like main many
Ma'am,
pointers.
Zoom farming.
Yes, yes,
It
don't
was
farm.
specifically about Zoom farming.
Yes. Prasad's story was agricultural engineer. So he observed that, so because of cyclone, all the crops were destroyed, and he wanted to gather everyone and actually reconstruct, like just see which crops are destroyed, and then work on the ones that are destroyed and protect the rest of them. Rohit's story was again on agricultural context. So he was working with his father, and since the weather changed, he asked his father to go back, and he safely kept all the equipments and the agricultural stuff safely so that they are kept and protected from the bad weather. And Naresh's story, we know. My story was that the doctor was so there was a doctor who used to work in a hospital, and after his 18-hour long shift he went back home, but then he received a call of an emergency case. So amidst this bad weather he still managed to go there, respecting to the medical ethics, and that's how he saved the life. So now that you know everyone's story, also everyone have a gist of our story, let's start the discussion.
Uh,
So
Can we
Yeah,
start
gentlemen,
all of the stories
we saw the
related
one
to
man.
the
We
village
saw
and the
the one
sandstorm
man in that
that we
All
all
road.
were
agreed that
according
there
to
was
me.
one person, male and positive mood, and the person was looking in age group of 20 to 26, as most of us said that he was a young
There is a
uh,
sandstorm in the
man.
background. We can see that there is a sandstorm
But
in
the
the field.
Yes,
road
but
have
but we
let us
cannot
first
see a
You actually
discuss
see
sand.
sound
smoke.
and
You
the
actually see smoke in the rest, so we
person who
can
is in character.
say
Then
something
let
related to
us
fire.
discuss action and then we can add
We
the
can include something related to
extra
farming.
I
in
Zoom
it.
think,
farming.
friends, the
For
scene
now,
of
for now,
the
From
bad
that I've
weather.
mentioned
picture is
actually.
from the village background, so we
but
should pursue our story related to village because the
That's
uh,
going to be strong.
background is very clear, the trees and the
Yes,
agriculture field.
absolutely. We
So we
can
can
see
yes,
proceed
that
with this
absolutely. The
narration.
background
uh,
has
Gentlemen,
the
we have find three
but
common
the
factors character in this
like
story. One is
the
agriculture, second is bad weather, and third is rural area.
yes, yes, yes.
Yes,
I
these three
agree.
are
So
the
I
Under
agree
most
with
the
of
that.
most
topic
of the
category, we can say that it is neutral
This
and the
rural
age is
area
between
and the person is
25.
coming in a
so
bad way. So
most
he
of
has
us
some
perceived
task
that
to
there
do.
is that it
That's
is a
why he
man who is pursuing BSc in
We
coming in a
can
agriculture.
make the story
coming
with
up
that
with the house
agriculture
in
one.
bad weather.
Yeah.
We can ask
As
Gentlemen, does everyone
Right.
agree on
most of
three
us
factors?
are
Yes, we
That
all
taking the
agree
is,
on
theme
three
of
factors. Yes.
agriculture, so we
Yes.
should go with the theme with agriculture,
that's
Right.
and we
yes.
can
So we
That's
can
add the
consider
so
raining
both.
season in it.
right.
We
We should
can
gentlemen
also
all
keep
consider
in
agree with
mind
3 points:
we should
agriculture,
also
bad weather,
keep
and
in
rural
mind that
area.
he is
agriculture
being
bad weather.
disappointed,
Yes.
as a disappointed
all
face
are
can be seen. So I think that's also an important
So
factor that we should look upon.
I don't think that
all
And
And
we
are
then
can
he
see
we
that
he
there
can
is a
all
bring
storm
are
storm
in the
correct.
also.
background.
Look for an
We
we
can
can
say that the person helped in
he was tired.
agriculture and by most of the
And
also
and
agriculture
We
very
can
techniques
say
well
that
and we can
told
see
by
by
the
We can say
Naresh.
that he was
We have
tired,
seen
so he
that
was
very well
just
told by the Naresh the
as we
three factors:
decided the
agriculture and the rainy season and bad weather. We can add
yes
and make a
that
common
person
story
is
with that
So,
by
that
adding
gentlemen, we
person
should
these
is
focus
points.
on 3 points:
father of
agriculture,
the
bad
but
weather, and
but
rural
gentlemen,
area.
yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
traveling with
Naresh,
a
Okay,
please
but
go
that
ahead.
kilometer.
all of us agree on 3 points:
So
Yeah, we all
rural
agree on
area,
three.
agriculture, and bad weather.
bad weather, yes.
Don't we
Okay,
I
I
don't
think
think
we
there's
should
a
so
bad
move
any
weather.
would
from
want
next this that
I
already
don't
we
think
have
there's a
decided
bad
that
weather.
there is
It's all
one
about.
main
I
character
think
and
we
with
can
mood
clearly see
but
that
positive,
there's some
Some
and
similarities
actions
with
gentlemen,
the
but
the
the
picture.
man
theme
wear
of the story
the
is related
formal
to
dress.
agriculture. So we should pursue it further to take actions in our story.
yeah.
Already these things are decided, so let's move
Okay.
forward.
Manju, what are
okay,
you
so
trying to say?
gentlemen, what do you think? What will be
We can
profession
say
of
that
the
the
male?
person in the
I
BSc
picture
think
agriculture. I think
he's
we can
a
all
Yeah,
agree
but
on
BSc
BSc
but
agriculture
agriculture
student.
is
he wore
about
that.
because his age is
He
somewhere
was
probably
studying in
around
his
16 to
third year
18.
and he got an assignment from his college.
As we see
He
that the
and
weather
Yes,
is
sir.
condition is not
I
good
agree
and
with
the
Samarjit,
field
sir.
related things, so I think we can initiate our picture like this that the person is working on the fields and the weather is becoming harsh that time. So
How the man
we
working
can
on the
also
field with
say
So,
that
I think
gentlemen, does
we should also check
everyone
the
agree
outfit
that
of the
he is an
person and the
agricultural student?
yes,
surroundings
yes,
also.
yes, yes, yes.
after the
Agree.
sandstorm happened or the cyclone,
We should
whatever we are
So
And I
we
perceiving.
also
should
think if the
make him
sandstorm
we should
comes,
make him
government
I think
guidelines are
so.
also placed, and there is a lot of hustle and bustle in the village or city.
He is
we
going
should
Well,
make
from
we
him
can
a
we
agree that
can
he is
tell in that
from the
story
a
that
18-year-old
agriculture
person,
department.
right?
can tell in the story that
Can we agree on that?
gentlemen.
boy is
Okay,
going
gentlemen,
to some
we should
important work.
Agree that
let's come to a one
if the
conclusion.
person is
Let's give
coming in a
We
let's
agree
school,
on
all give
that.
concluding
Put
points
some
and
A
more
we
particular
will
aspects in
person
our
with
story,
16
like
to 18
how
years
Okay,
of
he
hold on,
age.
helped the
hold on.
villagers or how he
Actually,
executed
he
the
is
thing.
going for the emergency work in the
Okay,
storm.
hold on. Everyone, I request you to hold on for a minute. Can we? Okay. Okay, fine. Three grounds we have ready: bad weather, rural area, and agriculture.
and
We
agriculture.
all agree on this, right? We are not being able to find out any other conclusion, so let's wait. Manju, you had something to say, and I couldn't hear you. I'd ask you to please say what you were trying to say.
yeah, ma'am. But that man wore that in a but the man in formal dress. How the man with formal dress he work in that agriculture field land?
Exactly, this was a good point. Let's also not forget the dress. Let's like see, a farmer would not wear something as formal as that, right? So let's keep that in mind. Yes, Krutik, you have something to add.
what
So yeah, he's wearing a formal dress, right? So we can take him as a
The
student.
engineer. Actually,
As
he
a
Why
is
not a
engineer or
BSc
doctor,
student?
Agriculture
as
engineer, we can
uncle has
say
said.
that.
So he
Why not
can
a
be
student?
he can be a student who is teaching,
Yes, sir.
who is not
Who
just
has
teaching
some,
Some
we can
professional,
also say that na, he is
or
working on his
something
final
like
year
professional.
project and
We
also
should
when
make
he
him
was
yes,
in
he
a
the
could be
area for
we
some
should make him
We
a
should
practical
keep
official
in
exam
mind
from
that
sample
we can
agriculture
technical
make him
exam.
a
department.
doctor or
one.
a CSE final year student who
Gentlemen,
is working
okay,
as a working
so
professional.
I have a point.
we can agree. We
We
can
can
go a midway through it. We can consider it a agriculture student, but he is doing internship in a company.
Yeah,
Internship,
yeah.
That's
I
exactly.
want to
Yes,
say that.
Right.
acceptable
yes,
to
Yeah,
us.
I
Yeah.
agree
I
with
I
you,
want
sir.
to I want to
He is
add
yeah
a
I
He's
point
doing
conducting
here.
his
internship in
final
a
year
I
agricultural
project
want to
and
add
then
one
company.
he
point. I want to
gone
add
to
one
yeah
that
point
I
here.
village
agree.
and collected the sample manually.
So I
Okay.
cannot be say
Yes,
that
he is like collecting sample
he's
of
a BSc
survey, something
agriculture
like that.
student, and
What kind of
exploring the peaks
research
for
is
his
he doing?
assignment.
We can build
And
our
due to his
story on
bad
that.
weather,
If he is an agriculture student, he must be collecting some
You know,
samples.
I think if he's actually doing the research, let's take the point of Naresh of stubble burning. At the time of stubble burning, he does this, and that's when he observes everything very clearly because he's seeing the agricultural. See, what he's doing in his internship, he's trying to find out solutions for what? For stubble burning. So as a final year BSc student, he goes for his internship to the rural area, and he sees the farmers doing the stubble burning. He wants to talk to them, each and every one of them, personally, and then he makes a complete entire report, and then comes down to a
I
conclusion.
want
Yes,
to make
Anita.
a very important
Yes,
point. We
I
are
agree with it.
going away from the picture. It is clearly meant. It is. We can clearly see that the weather is, deteriorating. The weather is. It has to do with the weather. We can see the droplets coming like this. So we can't
It
do
can
it.
be strong. It could be
I
We
strong.
want to
can't
add one more
Yeah,
introduce.
it
point
will
to
be
this.
strong.
It
That
can be
Could be
strong
from
because
strong.
from
We can
picture, this
say
is
that
not
na,
clear that
we
anything is burning. So from
when we
picture,
see
this is
is
not. This
smoke
thing is
and
not clear that anything is burning. The weather is
Yes,
not good. So I
exactly.
think
And
we have
we
to
have
choose.
already come on a conclusion
So
that we have
cannot we
background
make a
that
story?
we have also come at a conclusion that the person is doing some research. So let us build a
Let's
story
Build
that
the
some
points
that
upon
just a
person is
them.
second.
Huh.
doing some
So
I have
research
built some points on it. Common points like
he does to
he is from a rural area. Is a agriculture student doing internship, collecting sample, conducting survey and
yes,
conducting campaigns,
yes.
and finding solution.
Sir, we can build
and
yes,
and
he's
one
working in
one
a
can
one more
also
can
farm.
be
say
added,
that
He's doing
the
an
that
internship.
there's a
what kind of
that
internship he's doing.
he helps
Friends,
villagers
I
in
think one
making
more
the
thing is there.
so the
You
payment
know,
from the sandstone or the cyclone.
instead of student, we
I
can assume he is
um,
a researcher. He doing a research in that agricultural field. Then that
yes.
time he faced the storm, and then he faced that and return back to while doing research he facing the storm.
We can
We
add
can
on
add
the
this
Agreed,
point.
solution
agreed,
too,
agreed.
that due
We
to
can
extreme
also
weather,
add one point
How
in
is it?
that
How is it bad
crops
weather,
get
sir? Because there
deteriorated,
is
and
smoke in the
we
and
can
picture.
then
introduce some
How can you
villagers
say it is
policies
help
bad weather?
him back.
which can
We
help
can
them
also say that na,
aftermath of
I
the
don't
after
rain.
think so. There's any bad weather,
after
sir.
the cyclone he helped the villagers and then the villagers help him in collecting the sample because the villagers knows very well from where he will
Ma'am,
get
how
the
can you
best
say it's
sample for his
ma'am? How can you say it's tornado or
research.
cyclone? We
actually,
can
yes,
clearly
I
see smoke
agree.
in the
Bad weather
picture,
we can
right?
agree on, but cyclone is
But
something I think we
cyclone
are streamlining
and
it to make.
cyclone
Yes,
has
Yeah,
to
Something
do
cyclone
off
with
topic.
comes under
and
the
coastal
coastal area
areas
only. It's not a coastal
coastal
area.
areas
I
in
think we
coastal
have
Fine.
areas
to
there
be
are
Agriculture
coast
land.
in a
fields.
practical approach
We can
that
We can
weather
clearly
say
see
that
is.
it
that
is a
there
bad
are
weather.
crops.
He helped
So we
the
should
villagers
nominate
in
someone
making
to
the bad weather.
narrate
And then
the
villagers helped
common
him back
story.
in
Should I
collecting the sample.
Yes,
should I
I think we should
Hey,
nominate
we
someone
should
from the.
nominate someone.
Yes.
In I think
Majority.
Sarthak, would you like to narrate the story?
I would like to nominate Nidhi. You
Okay.
could give your point.
Okay, Nidhi also. I'm in for Nidhi and Sarthak also. Like I'm in for both of them. Let's
I'd
go
like
to
to
Nidhi.
nominate
Maximum.
Naresh, sir.
Naresh,
Uh,
why not you?
Nidhi,
You
you
can
can
Uh,
start.
answer
I
Please
directly.
nominate
start.
Naresh to. I nominate Naresh to. Um,
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
Naresh.
Naresh.
You may
Go
go
I
ahead.
will
Naresh,
go
sir.
for Sundaresh sir should.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
ठीक है.
Meanwhile,
Where is he?
uh,
Yeah, I also want to narrate the narration for the common story.
Right. So we
yes.
have a conclusion.
Okay.
Naresh, go ahead and make the story.
Okay. Okay. So, gentlemen, as we have discussed and come to a conclusion story, Sarthak is a 24-year agriculture student currently doing internship in a agricultural company, and he have went to survey in a rural village of Punjab to conduct a survey of side effects of stubble burning, and he have collected some sample from the field area to find out the soil result, and he have conducted some campaign to aware the villager of that village the bad effect of stubble burning on environment and nature, and with help of his researcher team, he have he's trying to find a solution to reduce the carbon emission into the nature, and he have also made some awareness video which is circulating through YouTube channel and TV. That's
I'm
But
in for that.
you should have included the bad weather also. We can say
bad
that
weather.
after the conducted his survey, he was going back to his home, and
Yeah.
suddenly some storm came, and he covered his eyes or his eyes so that he can
But
prevent his eyes from
Why
dust.
why would he cover his eyes when it's a bad weather?
Because he could
Because of the dust entering his
dust
eyes.
particles can enter his eyes, so he could simply do that.
But we agreed on that there's no cyclone or havoc, something like
No,
that,
there's
How
right?
no
many
cyclone.
of you agree with current conclusion
So
story?
Yeah, we do. Just add the bad weather
We
factor.
do
That's
agree.
it.
it's
I
not
have
Uh,
a doubt.
compulsory. It's not
I
compulsory
have a
I
that
doubt
think
only a
from
cyclone
the.
could affect winds. It's simply westerlies or easterlies winds can flow
Okay, so it's
that
just
that
kind of a
fast.
high wind. That's all right.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, thank you.
That's
I
all.
have a doubt.
Uh,
Yes, Nidhi.
Anyone would like to give a second try to the conclusion
I
story?
think Nidhi has something to add. Yes, Nidhi.
हाँ,
मेरा ये डाउट है कि like we are connecting our last line to the common picture मतलब जो हमें शो किया कि वो घर जाना था देन उसने अपनी आंखों पे ऐसे मतलब बंद किया क्योंकि मैंने जितना भी लाइक पीपी एंड टीटी की है उसमें कि लाइक हमें या तो पहले इंट्रोड्यूस करना है या तो बीच में इंट्रोड्यूस करना है फिर लास्ट में लाइक लिंक करने से इट विल गिव अ बैड इंप्रेशन लाइक
वही कह रहा हूँ मैं
गुड
I
वही
agree.
कह रहा हूँ मैं
हाँ
बीच में
तो
इंक्लूड करने
वो
के लिए
चीज
कह रहा
मुझे
हूँ।
थोड़ी सी डाउटफुल लग रही है तो
Let's
मुझे
say
लाइक
amidst the research, he met this. He found this bad weather.
So, should I make some concluding points?
Go
no,
ahead.
as
While
sure.
per Ansel's
you're
story,
adding
we
this
see that
pointer,
he is going
to
to
include that picture in the story.
Sorry, Navjeet. Come
वही
again.
चीज
So,
मैंने कहा कि we can add this
yes,
in
he's
story
strong. He's struggling to
story
get going
because
to
it
somewhere.
may be a
Actually,
bad impression.
I want to hear Prasad
Okay,
and
so
we
Manju.
can make
I want to hear
we
Prasad
can
and
say
Manju.
that he is visiting a rural village. So his eyes got burning due to the pollution.
is that point is okay,
आँख
but
जलने
what I'm
लग
telling
गई.
that
We
Prasad,
don't
yes,
have
clear,
Prasad.
that
Double
much
button ठीक है
if
check
he's
करो.
responsibility
struggling
to
to
do
go
that.
into somewhere,
trees inclined,
something
trees
emergency is
inclined.
there.
We can clearly
That
see
point
that.
should be taken.
Ladies
Something
and gentlemen, let's
emergency is
listen to
there,
Prasad.
so
Yes,
he's struggling.
Prasad, you're not audible. I personally am having a huge trouble listening to you. So, Prasad and Manju, I want to hear you once.
Yes, am I audible?
Yes,
Yeah,
Prasad, go on.
I'm audible.
Uh,
Manju, wait.
so
Prasad, go on.
so in story we are seeing that person is struggling to go somewhere. Some emergency situation is occurred, so he's trying to go, whether it may be problem to itself. So that point should be taken. Why the reason should be clear. Why he is struggling to go to
Yes. Okay.
the school.
Okay. Manju, yes, Manju. Go on.
Yeah, ma'am. In that picture, I saw there is a small road. Inside of that, there are some trees. The storm is he facing the storm, and he struggled. And also, that man wears then a formal dress.
So he's an intern now. He's out for his research. That's how we got the formal dress in between.
Yeah. Okay.
That was covered. Okay.
Okay.
So
One more
Samjit,
thing that I want
yes,
to
Anita.
point,
Yes,
Actually,
Anita.
like
I have one point.
what
Everyone is saying,
perception we have of farmers. We think that we don't have young farmers. They just wear dhoti and kurta, and farmers don't wear pant and shirt. He's not in formals. If you see
But
the picture
farmers
clearly,
don't wear
he's
pant and shirt in fields.
tying his shirt. Normal farmers do wear pant and shirt.
Nee,
No,
but this is
Of course,
connected to
farmer
Actually,
research.
also got
farmer.
modern.
I never wear
I have something to
pant
say.
and shirt in fields.
But
Rohit,
they
Rohit,
won't
yes.
tuck their shirts in, right? Because that's too formal.
Yes, yes.
Not
It's
Yeah,
actually
I
a
have
little formal. The uniform is a
something to
little
say.
Can
I
we
have
formal.
see the
something to say.
picture once again? I
Yes,
don't
yes, yes.
think that
It's on the
good
group.
with
Anita, it's on the
I'm
group.
sharing.
It's on the group. Anita, check that. Rohit, yes,
People
you
give
have to say something.
like everyone is saying that the dress is formal, but guys, we observe very nearly that the lower part is looks like maybe a trouser or upper part is maybe a shirt type. So we can't connect this thing is
Should
that
I share my screen
he's
once again?
fully wear formals. So maybe like in a reality, someone wears shirt and trouser, so he went to his fields.
I mean,
So this will be
what other
possible in
people
that
think
Indian
is
way.
that, what
It
other
Because
seems
people
to be
think is
safari
that,
suit. Yeah.
that's why we said na
Yeah,
कि
that's it.
he's a student of final year and making project on his
So
research.
Yes, yes, let's
I
agree
have
on
made
that.
some concluding points.
Okay,
yes,
Samar.
we
You,
did agree
Yes.
with that fact that he was a
I'm
student, but
ma'am,
so
this
I just
quite
want to
add
say
add
something. I
points
was
to
going to
my
say
story.
something.
Add
Yes,
points to my
Krutik.
story.
I'll hear to Krutik once.
Yeah,
Samar, ek
so
second. Pehle
so
Krutik and then last.
we have already like, what do you say? So actually, you said that farmers don't wear pants and shirt, right? So why can't we just think that they are wearing, because you have to think in a unique way, right? You have to put yourself different from other people. You have to have a different perspective so that your story looks good. It
But
can be
Okay.
like
And
a
uh,
farmer
we,
can
we
wear
have to be
a
more
and
practical.
also
We have to be
Naresh
more
has
practical in this.
narrated that he was a farmer from Punjab, and the farmers for Punjab are very modern.
yes, yes, I agree on that.
No, farmers of Punjab are just
But
going to Canada.
on primary level, farmers don't wear pants and shirts. Like
हाँ,
if we
exactly.
see on a basic level, they don't wear it.
Actually, Nidhi,
Also,
I
We
want
also
could
to
make
notice
it a
add.
intern ना.
notice
Yeah,
this too.
where are you
Notice this
उसको
too.
Nidhi?
Hello.
People also
If you
make
बाटी
this
want to
खत्म
mistake.
करो
make him a
उसको
farmer,
intern बना
if you
दो.
want to make him a
Now
farmer,
As a
then you have to
student.
add the region as well.
let
So you
me
can say that that particular
Only
person is from Punjab and he's wearing pant and shirt. Like that will be
Yeah,
fine.
maybe we could say that he's the son of a farmer who went outside and then he's studying something in agriculture and then he came back.
Perfect.
oh
And
that's
he's doing internship.
Yeah, he's doing
Will you
so
internship.
start
Okay,
with
summer
I'll
final
start
the
points.
yes,
points?
I'll start reading my
Yeah,
Move
story.
summer
on to
final
the.
points. Yes, summer final points now.
Yes. So
Ah, just move
there's
on
a
from agriculture and that points, and take the reason what for which reason he's actually gone there,
Okay, हाँ ठीक
going
है.
there.
Summer say.
um, so he's a BSc agriculture final year student. His age is 22 and he is doing an internship in an agriculture uh, industry like
Take the point.
ICAR we can say, ICAR we
Final
can say,
point.
and he went out to see some serious problems regarding to our agriculture sector, that is stubble burning and and hybrid farming and multi-crop farming. So
Ac-
he decided to go there and try to solve the problems. Returning from his home, he the weather got bad and strong winds start to blow, and he covered his eyes to prevent from dust particles enter his eyes. That's the final story I can make.
We are adding that point now. He is entering, he is preventing the dust particles entering his eyes. So it seems to me that we are just pasting that picture on a story. We
very,
should
very
paste a
I
story on
agree.
that picture.
I
गोल क्या
agree.
है, like story का गोल क्या है, उसने क्या चीज किया,
become a
something like that.
story.
Yes,
That
we have
he
to
is going for
come up with a
he
conclusion
is
at the
going
end,
for
right? We have to come
collecting
up with a
the
conclusion that
travel
that
blood and
particular
that
person was
he is
able to achieve his goal and complete his assignment, and he showed his work to the.
या ये भी हो सकता है
Yeah.
ना कि वो जब जा रहा है तब वेदर खराब हो रहा है एंड
यही तो
देन
बोला है
ही प्रिवेंटेड अच्छा हिज वॉइस इज
that
नॉट क्लियर
last में ही जब वो when he was returning home then weather got bad.
रिटर्निंग का नहीं लाइक जा रहा है सैंपल कलेक्ट करने के लिए देन
Okay,
ही
guys.
दैट
Guys, I'd request you to end the story now. It's high time. Too much discussion. We have to agree on something, and let's finally agree
Okay,
on final points. Who
let's
wants to
come up
narrate
with.
the final stories?
I would recommend Naresh sir
I would.
or Lavjeet or
हाँ,
I'm
Lavjeet
so
nominating
I
Nidhi.
Lavjeet.
nominate you to Lavjit. I nominate you to like
Lovejeet.
Yes,
I also
I
nominate Lovejeet to make the final story.
Lavjeet sir.
And
narrate
let's
the
let's
Yeah, I
I
also
nominate to Anchal.
nominate Lavjit.
I nominate to Anchal.
निधि
You
तुम्हारा
know
okay,
मन है
your
क्या?
okay,
perspective.
Lovejeet.
है तो बोल दो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है.
मैं
किसी को
Actually,
बोलना है. Also,
she's
I
she
want to
knows
listen.
everyone perspective.
नहीं नहीं लवजीत यू कैन कंटिन्यू
So I
Lavjit,
should.
go on.
Ah, okay, Lovejeet, go on.
So Ramesh, 24 years old. He is a BSc agriculture student in final year, and he is doing internship in a agriculture company, and who is having the sustainable solutions for the stubble burning. And while he was doing research in the nearby villages, he got stuck with by the storm and find out that some crops were. And after the storm was ended, he met with with the farmers and discussed about the negative effects on environment of stubble burning. He also discussed various new chemicals and government schemes are there to counter this part. And the villagers were convinced by him having the responsibility for the environment. and they registered themselves for the subsidies provided by the government. And by this, he was happy that he made a good step towards it.
I mean, I agree.
So everyone agree on it?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with it.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Yes,
So
I will.
I will. I am stopping the recording for now, everyone.